Welcome to the podcast, episode 2. What's the date? 1? On January 16th, guys. 2015. It's a new year.
Okay.
We survived 2012, guys.
It was like 3 years ago.
We're here.
Wait,
It was
3 years ago.
3 years. Why did you count? Were you bad at math when you were in high school?
Everybody's bad at math in high school.
I was pretty good at math.
Guess.
I failed geometry like 3 years in a row though. But that's how I got good. By the time I graduated, I was like, hey man, that shape right there, the length of that is just, I know it.
That is a rectangle.
That is a rectangle.
Geometry.
Miss, that is a circle. I can prove it to you.
If you're able to know the difference between geometry and geography, you're doing pretty good.
You're gonna win at life. You're gonna do something.
Because it seems like nobody knows the fucking difference. Yeah, I'm really good at geography. That right there is a circle. I'm sorry.
You like go to the fucking.
What did you just say?
You're one of those archaeologists, and like they're digging up a dinosaur, and they need like a fucking the size of a bone.
Does
like,
anybody
look,
have a
I'm really
ruler?
good with geography. All right, I studied geography, and he starts fucking drawing shapes and like putting all these numbers. Like everyone's just like, wait, the fuck, what's he doing? And like they don't want to tell him anything because he's like the main guy there. So it's like when he gets done, it's like he has a whole chalkboard full of like mathematician shit.
Fucking conceited
And
and
it's
shit. Like, I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing, okay? Did you take geometry 3 years in a row? And someone raises their hands like, I thought you were a geographer. And he goes, what the fuck is that? Did I say that's what I was? Where am I? What is this place?
Gus, I have a question about Kanye.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm ready. I heard Kanye. I want this. I'm just gonna put this out there for those of you that don't know. Apparently everyone thinks I'm a huge Kanye West fan.
You think Kanye takes you out to Starbucks every day?
I'm more of a
it's
follower.
It's just your imagination.
Hey, alright. You have your man crush Monday, I have mine. Leave it at that.
He's your man crush every day.
He's my man crush forever.
Oh.
Until someone else comes along and I'll just ride his dick.
This is why people think thinks you're gay. This is why people think you're gay.
I'm not gay.
Okay.
I just act like it.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I have a best friend.
Don't
she's
pull
a girl.
That. I don't count.
Yes, you do. We're holding hands as we speak, guys.
Okay, I'm like 4 feet away from you.
Our telepathic link.
Oh my god.
We're holding hands for a telepathic link.
Oh my god, it's like, what?
Alright, so continue with your Kanye-inspired question that I will do my best to answer.
Okay, no, I asked you this earlier, and I need, like, a straightforward answer on this. Not straightforward, but a gooder.
I can assure you. I
description.
listen to enough Kanye that I can answer something like that.
His outrageous amount of ego.
Yes.
Like, is that all real, or does he fake some of it?
No, it's real.
Well, his ego is real, of course. Like,
right.
you can't fake the fact that you love yourself. Like, he obviously does.
I love myself.
Okay, we're not
the
talking
world
about
together
Lamar.
with big guns and picket signs.
We're not talking about Kendrick.
Alright.
Talk about Kanye.
Kanye. Alright. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I really, for you to understand the way his ego works, you have to be a fan of himself first and music later. Because when someone reaches the amount of success that Kanye has to this point, people just see the image. And they don't see the gears and the pulleys and, you know, what it took for him to be there. So, not everybody knows, but Kanye wasn't always a rapper. He was a producer. He made beats for rappers.
I didn't know that.
You know, and it wasn't until he started rapping to his own beats that he made that he was like, holy shit, I'm pretty good at this. Mind you that no one liked Kanye because back in the era that he started rapping in, everybody was doing the gangster rap. The platinum chains and the baggy ass clothes, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And he was
like Big Papa.
Yeah. Well, a little bit later than that, cause
No. Everything is Big Papa.
No,
Big
I
Papa
know, but the
everything.
era was later than
Big Papa is life.
Okay.
Shrek is love.
No.
Is life.
Biggie is love.
Biggie is life.
Alright, well, anyway.
I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you a true player.
Alright.
Okay, we're done.
Alright, we're done. Why are we doing this? Alright, And yeah, and then he was one of the first rappers that came in rapping about his own life. You know, like everyday people struggles.
Yes.
And nobody wanted to hear him because if you were a rapper that was recognized by everybody else by being a gangster rapper, and here comes this producer trying to rap on beats, you know, it's like what the fuck are you gonna rap about? You know what I mean? And so it wasn't until Jay-Z discovered him and, you know, put him on spot that Kanye was able to have a platform of his own. And even when he had a chance to make an album, people still weren't listening to him because he was a nobody. And even back then, when he was broke and he was a nameless guy, he would be like, "Oh, He's from Chicago, by the way."
I don't know what's happening.
Why are you not prepared?
I don't.
You're not prepared.
No, I don't.
Now I'm gonna have to spend 20 hours trying to edit that out.
God,
sorry, guys. Wolfie's not prepared today.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to download stuff.
All right. Well, back in the day, he would go and be like, "I am the savior of Chicago. I will bring original rap music back." And he did.
He's from Chicago?
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
You cannot tell from his voice.
Right. Well, you know, it took him a while to get to where he is now, but I think he has 6 albums.
I would laugh so hard if you were, like, so wrong on so many levels. And, like, somebody who actually knows Kanye is,
Kanye
like, down
fucking...
in the
No, Kanye
comments,
comes in.
Kanye in the comments, like, nigger, you don't know shit
You don't know my
about me.
life. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through.
You know my real dad.
Registry scan.
Oh my god.
You know, it's funny because Kanye and his real dad just got back together, like, relationship-wise. Well, anyway, no, and it's just like, it's one of those things where, in one of his songs, he goes, "The kid that made that deserves that made back." So, it's basically saying, you know, all the ego that he has and all the things that he has, he deserves it because he's been through enough bullshit and enough of the process that he has the right to call himself a god. He's not saying he's the god. People are saying, though, that's like, "Oh, who does he think he is? What is he trying to say?" And he's just like, "I just told you who I thought I was. A god."
Okay.
You know? Would it be better if you had a song that said, "I am a pimp"? "I am a nigga"? Right. People don't mind when it's about that. But when you start trying to bettering yourself and going above your station.
Is this referencing Black Skinhead?
No, it's what?
Or the other song?
No.
What was the other song called?
Blood on the Leaves?
Not that one.
New Slaves?
Not that one. That one before that.
We literally only heard those 3 songs.
No, the 3. Yeah. No, the one where he says croissants.
Oh, that I Am a God?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because when that song dropped, that was one of the songs from his album Yeezus.
I love how you knew it because I said the word croissant.
It's a valid point, alright? And
we're gonna be here for hours. I put you on the wrong subject. Can we talk about our day at Chick-fil-A?
For those of you that want to know more about Kanye, this is GusKnowsKanye.com.
Oh my god, don't go there.
It's a thing.
That's not
it's
a real
a thing.
website.
It's
it will
a
never
thing.
Be
guys,
a website.
Guys, you know what? Let me go make it right now. Just in case anybody wants to go.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
we have to talk about our day.
I'm just going to put this out there. We hung out like a day ago. Literally a day ago.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I got off of work and for no reason, you wanted to pick me up.
Yes.
Why? So I can buy you food? Let's narrow it down here. Come on. I mean, I know the answer, but, you know, people out there don't know the answer.
They don't know that I'm
selfish
poor.
Bitch.
I may have my own apartment, but...
Inside, there's nothing there.
There's literally nothing in my fridge right now. Probably old orange juice or something. I don't fucking know, but...
From like 3 years ago.
Wait, okay, so today we were sitting at a table at Chick-fil-A, one of the taller tables, and 2 tables in front of us, there were 2 other tables full of high school girls, and they were
the typical, like, "Oh my god, we're so popular because we
we have to put their personalities out first. They
right.
weren't just like a group of girls. It was like the tennis team.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
like the volleyball team where like all these girls are like obsessed with everything on the internet right now, the most mainstream things they could possibly be obsessed with. They're like, I love boys, I hate my life.
We're so hot
Let's
because
go
we're wearing
party.
spandex clothes, guys.
Oh god.
And it's bad because
they're basic bitches.
it's bad because they're not even the pretty basic bitches.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
were like the
wannabe.
the okay ones.
They were like the okay.
The ones that want to be popular so
Right.
bad that they like pretend to be this thing that they're not.
Right.
And okay, one of them pulls out a fucking selfie stick.
Selfie stick. Trademark.
In case you don't know what that is,
It's 2015. People know what that is.
I didn't know what it was until like halfway through last year. But somebody, you put it on your phone and it extends to like the length of an arm, and you hold it out even further than your arm, so you have like 2 arms lengths of distance from your phone to yourself, and you can take a picture like that, and it's fucking ridiculous because you see it on the internet all the time, pictures of people with it, and it's just like, okay, whatever.
But it's usually people that take good pictures, like,
like photographers,
National Geographic and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, but I've never actually seen a person in front of me using
and you know what?
She pulls it out in a fucking Chick-fil-A.
Right. I would be okay with it if it was like, oh, I'm at like Rio de Janeiro, like in front of the Jesus statue.
Yeah.
Let me take a selfie. You pull it out of fucking Chick-fil-A.
I don't judge her for having one. I kind of do because she doesn't seem like the person to have one. But even though like she has one,
the place you pulled it out
it's
at,
like,
though.
why are you gonna pull it out in front of Chick-fil-A? Like fucking
it's
take
like,
yourself home.
It's like, hey guys, let's go to this expensive restaurant with our mommies and daddies' money and show off what they bought us.
God,
That's legit too.
Why the fuck? I'm still stuck on the selfie stick thing though.
Just let it go. Let it go.
Stop.
Let it go.
No, we're not doing Frozen.
Let's go build a snowman.
Okay, can I just put it out there?
In summer weather.
I've never seen Frozen, and I refuse to watch it because everybody loves it so much. And it's not because I'm a hipster and I want to be mainstream and just hate something without actually looking at it. I want to hate something because everybody else loves it. It's because it is overrated to the point where I can go literally anywhere and find something with Frozen on it.
Oh, you mean like that? You mean how your bed has that Frozen sheet?
Fuck you. God, I would kill someone if they got that from me. I would just burn it. I'm so tired of it. And like, I want to watch the movie just so that way I know what I'm judging. Like, I'm not judging the movie.
Let's watch the movie together and like
let's
just criticize the shit out of it.
As we're watching it.
Right.
I'm not judging the movie, I'm judging the people.
I had an argument. I didn't get into an argument. It was more of a, I think I'm right and you're wrong kind of thing with a girl in my geometry class. I don't want to say the name because if she gets this, she's gonna bitch at me.
Tell me and then edit it out.
She's like in love with Frozen, and I'm the kind of person that if you like something, cool for you.
See, I wouldn't be like, ahead. Okay, good, fuck
cool.
You for liking
it.
And
then she walked in and she was just talking about Frozen so much.
Dude.
And it got to the point when I was just like, oh my god, why do you like that movie so much anyway? And it's like something broke in her. And it was like, I have to defend Frozen.
Oh.
It is my life duty to defend Frozen.
Dude.
And she was like, have you even watched it? And I was like, no.
Was she like Jesus freak about it?
No, she was
like, you know how if you tell somebody like, oh yeah, I'm an atheist, and then they're like, oh my god, you
they
like
pull out
God?
They pull out a cross
they, like,
out of nowhere.
Throw a fucking Bible at you, like, I'm sorry. Fucking spit holy water out of their lungs, like.
Calm down. All right. Well, anyway, I was telling her how I haven't watched it, and she goes, why? And I said, well, it's retarded because everyone's making a big deal.
It's not that great.
Just like The Fault in Our Stars.
I refuse to
I could have honestly
too.
watched that movie if I wanted to, but everybody was just like, oh my god, it's so sad because she has cancer or whatever problem she had.
I could probably list everything that happened in that movie without actually watching it at this point.
And I was just like, you know what? It kind of saddens me to know that the human race is willing to go see a movie just because it's sad and talk about how they watched it. Like they want some kind of admiration. And it's just like, dude, there's people out there with actual problems like that. And you do nothing to help or care. So what do you get from going to Facebook and be like, oh my god, I just watched The Fault in Our Stars. I'm such a good person, you guys. Like, what do you get out of that?
It's like, good for you.
Right.
I mean, it's okay to be like, hey, I just watched this movie.
and give
But-
your opinion about it.
Yeah, but
Right.
if you fucking go on the internet,
Don't act
and
like you were
just-
doing something for the movie or for the cause, you know? Like the whole ice bucket challenge thing.
Oh my god! don't even
Jesus
get me started on
Christ,
that.
dude.
People are like, I dare you to do the ice bucket challenge. Like, no, bitch, don't fucking do it unless you're actually gonna donate.
Right. Charlie
Like, oh, well,
Sheen.
they called me out on it, and it's like, okay, well then fucking donate. Or don't do it.
Right.
Because you're not supposed to just do it to do it.
Oh.
Charlie Sheen, did your changes, bro?
No.
okay.
Oh my god.
We have to cut this out.
Oh god. What is this? Okay, it still works.
Okay,
It still
anyway,
works. For those of you that don't know, I have a chain that some people may not approve of because it's too much gold.
it's gold plated.
But it's gold. The word gold is in there.
Plated.
Right. When was the last time you bought a chain that cost $100?
I don't buy chains.
Good, because you're white.
Yeah, 2 Chainz, his cost like
You hear that?
thousands of dollars.
You hear that? You hear that? Turn the mic up a little bit. You
Probably
hear that?
really loud.
Yeah. Make it rain. Trick. Oh, anyway, Charlie Sheen was the biggest hero of that because I don't know if he made a
Everybody's
video.
hating on him though because
Right.
he didn't do it. It's like, okay, but he did the right thing.
He had a bucket and he had
It
like
was fucking money.
$10,000 in it, I think.
Something like
Something
that.
with a 10.
Thousands of
Right.
dollars.
And he was like, "Oh, what? This isn't ice. It's money." But let's face it, ice is gonna melt. But this money's actually gonna help somebody.
Yeah, like what the?
Right.
He did the right thing.
He did
and
the
everybody's
right
fucking
thing.
hating on him, saying like, "Oh, he ruined it for us." Like, no, you're ruining it for the cause. You're ruining it for everybody else.
Right. I hate how whenever something becomes cool, like everyone jumps on the bandwagon. Like, okay, back to the whole Kanye thing. Everybody knows that Kanye used to be, and probably still is, a hated guy.
Yeah.
Because he's such a quote-unquote douchebag.
Mhm.
And I've noticed a lot lately that recently he's been like in one of the pictures that had like those cute quotes in them or, you know, the cute captions. And it's
Yeah,
a-
lately everybody's been all over the Kanye bandwagon, and it's
Right.
like, when did he become an internet
Right.
thing?
Right.
When did he become an internet item, like a meme or
Right.
whatever you want to call him?
And I think what pissed me off the most is that when we were in high school, this
I
senior
sent you
year.
like 3 pictures that had to do with him,
Yeah.
like just yesterday or something.
Right.
And
But
it's
I mean, I'm okay with
I
those
saw
because
them-
they were already out there.
No, but
I'm talking about the ones.
bad part is that I saw them literally one right after the other. Like I didn't have to search for it.
Oh,
it was
really?
just like on iFunny or whatever.
Oh,
I was like, why is it so much Kanye today?
right.
It's raining a lot of
I
Kanye today.
What pissed me off is that when we were in high school, all of the cool things that I say now and then are because I stay tuned to the media and music, you know? So I get my phrases from there. And the song I Don't Like by Kanye West, you know, a lot of people were saying, oh, that's the shit I don't like. I was saying that when the song was out and it was popular, you know, in the music generation, it died out. I stopped using it. Everybody started fucking using it. Lamborghini Mercy, like, you know, just typical things that Kanye said, and I was saying first.
Mhm.
I stopped saying it, and then everybody wants to fucking say it. And I'm sitting here like, you motherfuckers.
What makes me mad is like it's not just like worldwide internet. Like our school is the worst about things.
Yeah.
That like one person will start doing it and everybody thinks they're stupid, but then as soon as they see it on the internet, it's cool.
Right?
Like
That's
for example,
retarded.
our glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, we have hipster glasses. Yes, it's very common now,
Yes.
but we have them.
We have visual problems.
Okay, we live in a town where it's mostly country and snobby people. There's no such thing as hipsters. There's no such thing as emos. There's no such thing as anybody that's not.
You're
cool,
either
you know?
a redneck or you're an outcast.
You're
Simple
you're
as
either
that.
redneck or you're outcast, or you're just stuck up in a bitch.
Right.
That's
Basically,
what you have to
the
be
town
here.
that we live in has a problem with everything because it's a small town and they have nothing better to do
But talk
than
shit.
to judge you. Right.
Yes. Okay, well.
And we actually went through this situation when we were kind of starting out as friends.
Mhm.
When I first got my glasses, because I didn't get them till senior year, I think.
Yeah, you got them
I
much
got
later
them
than
till
no, you got
senior.
them junior year. Because
at the end
I
of junior
judged
year.
you on
Yeah,
them because,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like, I had been wearing my glasses ever since I was in, 8th grade,
Right.
going to 9th grade.
But you never made it
summer
a
in
daily
between.
thing.
Yeah, and then I started wearing them all the time about sophomore year because my vision started going bad. Like, mine were actually fucking prescription. This is what pisses me off, is nobody wears the fucking prescriptions.
Right.
They're always like the fake ones or the 3D ones that they pop the lens out of,
Right.
and it's like, can you fucking stop?
And I
Stop trying to
remember
be like me.
it was lunchtime, and
Oh,
it
God,
was like
yeah.
senior year.
I
walked
went up
in.
to you and I was like, stop
You know
it.
what sucks though? Like, it's like I walked into the cafeteria and I saw you eyeing me, and I was like, "What? Why is she? What is she looking at me?" I was getting paranoid. I go in line
Stop.
and I'm talking to like a friend of mine and just having like a real conversation.
I had to put your glasses
and you
on
like
to make sure
you
they weren't
break
real.
in there and go, "Stop it." Stop it. Are those real, Gus? Huh, Gus? You're gonna be cool on me now? And I was like, what are you talking about? They're prescription. I even let you put them on.
I ripped them off your face.
I know, and you were just like, I don't know, I can't really tell. You sat there for like 15 minutes trying to figure out if they were real or not. Literally everybody that saw me wearing them was just like
a similar prescription to me. That's why I was like, I don't understand if this is or this because they weren't doing anything with my eyes.
Back to the whole hipster thing, though. For those of you that don't know me, I wear Timberlands or knockoff Timberlands because the Timberlands are expensive as fuck.
Because you broke.
But yeah, I'm broke, man.
Nigga.
I'm broke. But I'm trying to look good, you know.
Niggas.
I'm trying to look good. And I can say that if anybody now in our town, in our school, wears the
you
boots,
are literally the only person I've ever seen in our town that has worn them. Honestly, like I've never seen another person.
It wasn't until the second semester, like the end of senior year, that I saw some dude wearing them. The exact same brand that I had, and the exact same glasses that I have. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know who it was. I think he was a sophomore. He was a lower classman for sure.
Oh.
And it's just like, I like to pride myself on being, if not the most, one of the most.
Do you remember my phase during like sophomore or junior year where I started wearing sundresses?
I don't think we were really good friends.
But I
saw you wearing it once, and that's about it.
Okay, well, what pissed me off is like, no, I was a junior for sure. Okay, so I wore my sundresses for a while, and this new girl came to school, and she's only there for like a few months or some shit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why the fuck she even showed up if she wasn't gonna be here.
I don't know why the fuck she showed up.
Well, she pissed me off because like I was wearing sundresses and she started wearing sundresses to school, and it was literally every day. Like I at least did it maybe once a week, twice a week, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just to do it. But she would wear
I'm
like.
gonna have to trademark that, by the way.
What?
Just do it.
Just do it.
That's Nike.
Oh.
We're gonna get sued and we're not even famous yet.
But she would wear the sundress every day, and the worst part is that she wouldn't wear like a little like crop half jacket over her shoulders, because you know how the school doesn't let you show your shoulders, so you can't just wear the sundress, and you can't wear like a tank top under it or whatever. She would wear. You
can't look good in our school, basically.
She would wear a t-shirt underneath her sundress.
Yay!
So you can see the straps like over her t-shirt.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, okay, you could have done this so much better. Like, you're trying so hard.
If you're gonna try to do this, you might as well do it good.
Yeah, at least do it right.
Right.
Like, don't be this person. And, like, stop.
Oh my god, dude. People like that piss me off. And this is completely off topic, but when you said that she was wearing a t-shirt under her dress.
Yeah.
That's so not fashionable, though. Like, if anything, I think in high school I was voted for one of the people that dressed the best and most likely to succeed. And I ended up not winning anything because I wasn't popular.
It's because you always wear those vests and your button-ups.
Hey, I was a pretty fashionable
guy.
You wore a
tie.
High school. I was a pretty fashionable guy. All right,
you had one of three styles. You had your dressed up where I'm gonna wear a tie today style, and your nice shoes, and then you had your Timberlands and your chain and whatnot, like
my two chains,
your gangster style, the rapper style, and then you have like your hipster style. Like
what was the hipster style? I don't remember.
It's like half gangster, half hipster.
Oh.
I don't even know how you do that. You just do.
I do that?
Yeah, you're doing it right now.
I am.
Yes.
What? Okay, well, yeah, like I said, I can't stand when somebody, like, tries to look good, and they think they're doing a good job at it, and I'm just like, No, you're not. You don't look good. Stop. Let me be your stylist.
Let me be your
Seriously.
stylist.
I'm so glad I'm out of there though. Like that town is just so bad. Like you got there and you've been through it for 4 years.
Mhm.
I had to deal with it for like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, that's true. I showed up really late.
Yeah, so you didn't even really get the whole hit.
No, my town, the town I grew up in, I love it. Everybody over there, like, okay, there are so many different groups. Like, there's all, like what I said earlier, there's like the emo kids and then goth kids, which is two completely
It was an
different
actual
things.
high school.
Yeah, it had literally every group. There was like the preps, there were the weirdos, like the basket cases, you know,
Mhm.
and then there was like the jocks, and then
Mhm.
just like the popular group. The
Mhm.
jocks and preps were not the popular group.
Right.
There's a difference. The popular group was actually really nice to everybody. Popular,
they're popular.
means everybody
Everybody
loves them.
likes you. Yeah.
Not all the other popular
Not-
kids like you.
Yeah. Popular in our school meant, hey, these people have families that are well known, and we can't really talk shit about them because they'll get up our ass about
Yeah,
it.
and the nerds and the geeks and everybody.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just the fact that they had all these groups. Like, even the preppy kids in that school were friendly.
Mhm.
They were stuck up, just like every other prep, but they were friendly. Like, there were a lot of fights between certain people, but
Uh-huh.
it was always like the majority of the groups were really, really nice to each other. And like, if you put in our town right now a jock and a nerd in the same room, you know the nerd's not going to say anything whatsoever unless he's spoken to first, and
Right.
the jock is going to be picking on him the whole time.
The jock is constantly gonna be poking,
and like
poking.
prodding at him and stuff. It's
Right.
annoying.
And the teacher's gonna be right in front of them and going, ha 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 ha, you're a jock and he's a nerd.
Yeah, and the teachers are the worst because they know what happens. They see it right in front of their face, and they don't do anything about it because,
We're from a fucking country town where everybody has to toughen up.
yeah, and I remember one year somebody in my, I told you this, I think, but somebody in one of my classes in like freshman or sophomore year said like, oh, she's pregnant, and I was like, no, I'm not. What the hell? Like,
I
why
just
are you
ate
saying
lunch,
this?
guys.
And, what?
Like, no, I'm not. I just ate lunch.
I
Calm
just
down.
ate lunch, guys. No, but they kept saying I was pregnant as a joke, and
Uh-huh.
somebody said it loud enough to where the other half of the class was like, "Oh my God, you're pregnant!" And then they started like
It
questioning
caught on?
me, yeah, and like the whole
Oh my
class
God.
started saying it, and like I broke down. I got to the point where I just couldn't be in there anymore, and I ran out of the classroom. And the teacher hadn't been in the classroom. She walked in like as I was leaving, and she was like, "Get back in there. Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm not about to be around them." So I went to walk off, and I went in the bathroom. And I calmed myself down because I didn't want them to see me like that. And when I came back, she was like, she wasn't even doing anything. Like, she wasn't talking to them whatsoever. And I came back, and they were like, oh, what'd you have to do? Did you have to go pee? Because, you know, pregnant girls pee a lot, right? Did you have to go throw up? Because
My
pregnant girls
God.
throw up a lot. They were picking on me because they knew I went to the bathroom. And then, like, they were like, oh, careful, guys, she's emotional because her hormones are all spiked because she's pregnant. She's probably going to cry and, like, everything like that. And the teacher did not say a thing. She was watching. At one point, she was like, hey, she, like, called out, like, one kid, the kid that she hated the most in that
Mhm.
class just because he's a little shit. She was just like, hey, don't do that, okay?
Hey, stop
and then, like,
that.
yeah, hey, stop. And then, like, continued with her stuff.
I'm technically doing my job.
I went up to her and I was like, are you not going to do anything about this? And she's like, what do you want me to do?
I have no power
Like,
here.
What the
I
fuck do you
hate
think I
teachers
want you
like
to
that.
do?
When it's like a student conflict, they don't get involved. But as soon as they have the balls to fucking say, oh, I have no power over this. And then when it's something that the kids don't want to do for the teacher, they don't want to obey a law. They're like, I have power over you. I can make you do what I want.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Is that it is considered a law. In
Right.
school.
But when a fucking student gets bullied in front of it, you're like, oh, well, then they're kids. I can't really do anything. Yeah, because it's not going to benefit you in any way. You fucking
I
bitch.
remember seeing two girls fighting in the hallway once,
Right.
and the teachers literally just stood there and watched.
I
Because
remember
it was
that.
interesting.
I remember
You
that.
know exactly what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
who I'm talking about.
Stupid
I'm not
bitch.
gonna lie. I was one of the people that stood next to her.
I was watching
I
because
was
I hate the
watching.
bitch. I loved watching that, but it was just like I was surprised that the teachers were just like, oh God,
Look,
oh,
as we stand here,
sucker
in the
puncher,
hallway.
sucker punch.
we watch as the two basic bitches in their natural habitat attack for the weed.
Bitch, don't touch my weed.
Oh my god. I am literally the worst person to have in a fight, like in a group of people that are watching, because I'm gonna be that one person getting everybody hyped up. I remember when a certain guy.
And here we see the wild ratchet in her
That's
natural
who I am.
habitat.
That's who I am. This fight happened in a locker room, and for anybody that knows me and knows what I'm talking about, you're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. There was this kid that used to pick on a weirdo. You know, I'm not gonna lie, the kid was weird. You know, he sometimes asked for it, and he kind of deserved to be picked on. But still, that doesn't mean you should, assert your dominance.
Mean you should do it.
Yeah.
Just because he's weird and he doesn't know.
He ended up. Let me get through this.
Wait, you have to admit, like, some kids don't know better that they're being weird.
Right.
But
I mean, at this point, you're in high school. You kind of have to know that this is a group that does. Right.
If you know what you're gonna say is gonna really fuck you up.
Right.
Then don't fucking say anything.
Alright guys, so we're back. I don't really remember where we are because somebody had to have the fucking nerve to get on the phone randomly.
I had a phone call.
You could have. You see this person every day. You really.
He calls me.
It's like you don't even know how it hurts me.
He calls me and then he just doesn't talk. Like he's like, "Hey babe, I'm on break." Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
What? And he goes, "What are you doing?" "I'm doing a podcast." "What's that?" "It's where it's just a recording rather than a video." "Okay. Do you get it?" "Not really." "Okay."
I like how that conversation.
And that's literally our entire conversation. And then it just sits in silence for a while, and then you make me laugh.
And then he gets mad because I make you laugh.
No, you make me laugh, and I laugh, and he hears me laugh, and then I go, "Why aren't you talking to me?" And he goes, "Because you're obviously not even listening, you're talking to somebody else, you're over here laughing." Like, bitch, you've been silent for the last 10 fucking minutes. Sorry that I laughed at one other thing. I paid attention to somebody else.
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I want to take a pic on my selfie stick. Trademarked.
I hate you.
I've had that on my head ever since you talked about the selfie stick. I didn't know how to bring it up, though. Oh my God. Alright, well, anyway, we were talking about high school. High school is literally like the jungle. I feel like whenever, if you're a junior high kid going into high school, there should be a sign, a waiver that says, "Welcome to the jungle."
Oh my God, where is this coming from?
So it's a Kanye reference. Welcome to the jungle. But for real, though, like, you notice how all the groups are like the predators?
Yeah.
You know, it's like at some point, preferably your second month in high school, you should know how the thing works and how the system is. Me, thankfully, I was smart enough to, by senior year, know what road to take, what path to do, and what not to say. And there was this kid, I think, freshman or sophomore year, that was just being picked on a lot. And they got into a fight in the locker room. And the kid that was picking on him was so secure because he was like 3 times his size. So he's like, "Oh, I'm definitely going to kick your ass." That weird kid pulled out like some karate shit.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't even good at it, but he knew what he was like trying to do.
Scratch the shit out of
Right. And like the whole time when everybody was just looking at him like, "Oh shit, man, what the fuck?" Like they were all surprised. I'm in the background running around. I'm like, "Oh shit! Oh hell no! It is going down, y'all! It is going down!" And one of my friends has a recording of me doing it, running around. And I want to ask him for it, but I don't think he has it anymore. So if you ever get into a fight, don't expect me to have your back or anything, because if anything, I'll just be like, "Yeah, it's going down, yo. We finna turn up."
You already know I don't need anybody.
Wait. Let's pause.
What?
Did you just go to the fucking kitchen, get some food, and you not even like put it in my face to like take a bite or anything?
I'm hungry.
You always do. We just ate. I just bought you some food.
I wanted a snack.
For somebody that's 3 times less my size, you sure do eat a lot.
I have a high metabolism.
I have a big stomach, and I don't eat snacks like you do. I've always told people this.
Wait, that actually goes along with what I was saying.
People always tell me why I'm like kind of chubby, and they don't really see me eating like constantly, and I'm just like, it's because when I eat, I make sure I eat, bro. I make sure I get my daily servings.
No, that goes along with what I was saying, though, is I'm really tiny. For those of you who don't know what I look like, I am 4'11", and I'm like 94 pounds. No, I'm less than that now. I'm like 90 pounds. I'm 90.6, so that was the last time I got weighed. And I'm ridiculously tiny. And
she looks like she belongs in junior high.
You know what? You look like you belong in a jungle. Stop, not that kind of jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Okay. Anyway.
Why is this podcast, for those of you that don't know, every time this podcast gets paused, my sexuality is brought up. And I keep on going along with it. I don't know why.
Hold up. Anyway.
Let me get my mind. Oh, we're not doing lyrics?
No, I'm talking.
No.
My turn.
Why is this always about... This has literally been like 50%, 80% about you.
Okay, but you can go on for hours about Kanye.
That's literally not true. I can go on for days.
Anyway, you know for sure that I would stab a bitch.
Right in the pancreas.
I'm not going to be the kind of girl
right in the kidney.
that pulls hair and scratches and bites and like gets thrown on the floor and everything. Break a nail. Oh my god, no, bitch. I carry a fucking pocket knife. I'm gonna stab you. It's right there.
Wolfie, I've seen your pocket knife. It's one of those plastic ones that comes with the...
I carry a blade, nigger. A blade.
Right. Well, I don't know. If I ever got into a fight, I honestly don't know what I would do. Because I'm not a violent person.
I am.
I'm more of a,
Which, that confuses me too. It's like most of the time,
Is my hair messed up? I feel like I messed it up.
Stop. Nobody can see you.
Oh.
This isn't a video, it's a podcast.
What?
They don't care about your hair. They can't see it.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my god.
One day someone's going to animate me and they're going to direct message me on Facebook and go, hey fam.
Hey fam.
Send me a picture of your hair, fam.
Go look at my vines, fam.
Oh my god, that pissed me off so much yesterday. For those of you that know me, I'm a really I'm a really sweet person to people that I like. And lately it's just been...
last night. You're right.
I know what my fucking times are. My clock isn't messed up like yours, alright?
What clock?
My internal clock. Fucking going to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
My family is nocturnal.
It's not my fault. When it comes to this person that I like, I'm very sweet to them and I open my mind to them. And yesterday I happened to send a very long message that took me about a half an hour.
It was like 4 pages.
It was like a half an hour that took me to write because this person means a lot to me and I want to make sure she gets that point because I feel like sometimes she doesn't. And I feel sometimes from time to time unappreciated.
I get it. You want my D.
I feel unappreciated. And when I sent her this long message, she goes, I can't really read right now because I'm driving, but you should go check out my Vine. And I'm over here like, okay, so you can't fucking read it, but you can make a fucking Vine.
And then I sent another message that said fam.
Right. And it's just like, I literally just poured my heart into this message. And you hit me with the check out my Vines, fam. Like, that's not okay.
I sing on Vine, by the way. It's not good yet because I'm sick as hell.
I'm not going to put a link to the description. So if that's what you're hitting, if that's what you're hinting at, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, look up the kind of hipster that kind of hipster girl.
You don't even know your own username.
The kind of hipster girl.
You don't even hipster anymore. You don't even make fun. I like how we hung out yesterday, or the day before yesterday. We didn't make a Vine. As soon as I left on the way home, you made a Vine.
I was singing.
You could have done that with me. And then you get mad because I hang out with other girls.
Mm-hmm.
Makes no sense.
Because the girls you hang out with are fucking hoes.
Just because they're better looking does not mean they're hoes.
Okay, that's not true. Because the one I'm thinking of, she's fucking ugly.
Yeah, she is.
I can't even describe.
You're a lot prettier.
I'm prettier than everybody.
Fingers crossed behind my back.
I'm beautiful.
Yesterday, when we hung out the other day, we went to Target, by the way, hoping the Target hears this and promotes us one day.
Shut up.
Sponsors us.
Oh, Target.
This podcast is brought to you by Target.
Fuck you, Alex, at Target for being so popular because you're hot. I'm hot. I don't get anything.
Anyway, guys, before she starts talking about sex.
I am amazing.
Right. Well, we went to Target and we were going to get some food. And before we even went in there, I looked through the window and I saw somebody that I'm not really friends with anymore. And my best friend doesn't like her for shit. And so I was like, oh my gosh, she's in there. And we walked in, and I know for a fact that she heard us talking because we walked like right next to her. And it's just like, I know for a fact you saw us because I'm wearing a bright ass red jacket and you can hear my voice. And we literally walked like 3 feet away from each other. So it's like you saw me and you were like, oh, I want to say hi to you. But
she swerved around you in order to get into the Starbucks inside.
What?
She like went behind us,
Uh-huh.
like she was walking directly toward us, like we were walking like one way and she was walking like toward our sides,
Oh, yeah?
and she swerved around the back of us
Right.
to get in there.
Yeah.
Like, she fucking saw us because she swerved around us.
Right.
The only reason she didn't say hi to you is because I was there.
You think so?
Yeah, because, like, I feel like she would have said hi to you.
I thought you were besties though.
I hate her. Shut up.
I don't know, because if I pull up Facebook right now and go to a profile picture, you two are kind of matching, which is something we've never done before.
It was pink out day. Everybody was matching.
We never matched. When can we match?
When it was pink out day.
We're not in high school anymore, dumbass. We don't match like that.
Let's just dye everything pink.
Okay, we just... You know what? I'm not going to say that. It's not. No. Oh. What was I going to say, Wolfie? Since you know me so well.
Something very sexual.
Literally nothing to do with sex.
Strawberries.
Alright, well, speaking of which, I'm very excited for the new Avengers movie that's coming out. I want to go see it.
Here we go.
Well, it's a pretty good movie. It's coming out. I'm a comic book fan. I'm not going to say that I'm one of those diehard fans and read all the comic books. I'm not, because I don't have time for that shit. But when the movies come out... When the movies come out, I do see them, and I see the difference between the movie and the book. And I'm very interested to see where they go, because the Marvel Universe has always been my favorite. And, you know, it's always been DC against Marvel. And I feel like Marvel pays more attention to their characters' story mode.
Can we...
Like, the stories are more relatable to human beings than DC. Like, DC has, like, all these heroes that are, like, unnaturally made. And unnaturally powerful. You keep looking at my hair. What's wrong with my hair?
I'm not... Because you keep doing that. Every time you do that, I look up.
Because I want to mess with it.
Don't put gel in it. Keep it natural.
I have to. I work at a place where people need to look at my face. I have to look presentable.
You're a maintenance guy.
I fix toilets.
I fix toilets.
I go in there and I put my screw pipe in there and I twist the valve and the water comes out.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from.
One day at the hotel, the men's bathroom right next to the front desk is like flooding over. Like the urinal is flooding and it was covering the whole bathroom floor.
Today,
you can see the water coming out from the door, like into the hallway. And some guy came out and he told me at the front desk, he was like, "Hey, I don't know what I did. I flushed it and it started doing that." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll just call maintenance." So I called. He walks in there with no tools.
Of course.
Or anything.
Of course.
Not even like the belt that he has.
Yeah.
He didn't walk in with anything. And he walks in there and he comes out and he goes, "I fixed it." I was like, "What'd you do?" And he goes, "I kicked it." He kicked it like 4 times and it stopped.
Dude, me and like have the best time whenever we like work together. And I think the greatest thing that he's ever said to me so far is there was a guest that couldn't get their curtain to roll up.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the curtains are pretty easy because all you have to do is get the chain in place. And, you know, it's something that a guest can do, but we're not going to make a guest do something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get it to move because either I didn't know well enough how to do it or it was just actually stuck. I called down and I was like, "Hey, can you come help me out?" "Yeah, sure, no problem." We go down there and check it out. And the hotel that I work at, there's this huge curtains hanging from the wall. And so if you were to go get behind them, you would look like a ghost, basically.
Oh my god.
And I was in there getting behind the curtains because you have to get behind the curtains anyway. And the way his body was being silhouetted by the curtain, he looked like a ghost. But since he's white, he turned it into a KKK thing.
Oh my god.
And so I was just like trying to figure out like, so what would you do? Because he's had like 8 months before there in the hotel. So he's, you know, a lot more experienced than I am. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this done. And then randomly he goes, "I don't like black people."
A ghost KKK.
And I busted out laughing because I was just like, who the fuck says that? Like, he was known for saying things that nobody says. And I'm over here trying to be professional, trying to figure this thing out. And then he breaks up.
Was the guest there?
Nah, it was empty.
Oh god.
Like, he left a note.
Okay.
And I was just like, dude, who the fuck says that? Nobody goes home and goes, "I don't like black people." And speaking of, for anybody that has seen the movie about the ship that got hijacked by pirates, the movie was based on a real event, on a real boat.
Wasn't he in that?
My friend was in that boat.
Yeah.
Not when it happened, but he's always excited because he was in the Navy, and he was always the kind of guy that would be like, "Man, I hope we get taken over by pirates." You know, some cool things like that. And everybody would just hate him because he would say stuff like that. And then it wasn't until the day that he got sent home the day after that, literally the day after that, the ship got hijacked by the pirates.
He was so ready.
And-
It's like all the teenagers who were like, oh, I want a zombie apocalypse.
Right.
But then like something happens like all the way on the other side of the world.
Right.
Like kids are gonna travel to that.
Right.
They're gonna be like, okay, I'm coming.
Coming.
I'm coming.
And then,
I got my
like,
AK, I'm ready.
He ended up being so mad because, like, man, everybody that was in the fucking boat got money. They got movie credits. They got their name in the movie.
Oh my God.
And they got actors to play them. I want Brad Pitt to play me in the movie.
I want Brad Pitt to play me.
And I was just like, that's what you get for fucking up in the show.
Oh, see, if a woman says it, it just sounds bad.
Yeah.
I want Brad Pitt
Sound like a
to
slut.
play me. Please play me, Brad Pitt.
Oh, God, Brad Pitt.
James Franco.
Please. Oh, my God. Why did you go with James Franco? He's Dave Franco.
He's so hot.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
James Franco is retarded looking.
He's hot.
Emma Watson is hot.
Don't get me started.
Emma Watson is bae.
Are we really going to do this right now? Okay, guys, y'all don't know. He's being...
We have like 8 minutes
he's
left.
not being serious right now. No, we're not ending this yet. He's not being serious. Emma Watson is one of our subjects that we have talked about before, and she is overrated. And I loved her in Harry Potter. Everybody loved her in Harry Potter.
That's the only thing anybody can say about her.
Anybody knows about her, though. And that's what I'm saying. It's like all the people who are obsessed with Emma Watson only think that she's so great because she went through puberty and came out hot, and she was somebody that they knew before, but
Right.
only for that one thing.
Right.
It was like, hey, I know who this is because she was in the movie that everybody watched.
Fap.
And then she became hot, and they're like, oh my god, I love her so much. I'm going to watch every movie that she's ever been in. Blah, 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 blah.
Let's
And it's
masturbate
just like,
to her.
can you not? And now they have pictures of her everywhere, and it's ridiculous.
She's a feminist. Part of the feminist movement.
Okay, now I hate her. Because I am a woman, and I find them fucking retarded.
Well, some feminists are okay.
It's okay to say that women need...
Women need dicks.
Okay, women have rights. They're like, oh,
What?
women need rights.
What is this, the 18th century?
Yeah, like, women have every
Go to the
right
kitchen
that a
and clean
man
that
does.
shit up, Wolfie.
Okay,
Alright?
see that right there. No.
No.